Duadabili-dabdili-dub-dab-dub-dab, vagy hogy is van, szóval nyomjuk az át, bejelentkezünk és nyomassuk tovább a sztorit. Én már, hogy is volt, szombat este, úgy ahogy még sikerült egyet bejelentkeznem, gyerekek, vasárnapra szörnyen voltunk. És hát azóta nem jutott, nem volt erő és kitartás, úgyhogy ez...
Well, even the slingers weren't quick enough to escape the calamity.
De most már úgy, ahogy egészségügyileg haladunk a jó irányba talán. Itt meg ugye...
He ain't all that shy.
Itt meg ugye az énekes, meg egy csekó, és a másik az minket elárult, ha minden igaz, akit először megtaláltunk, ugye? Így is volt biztos. Szerintem teljesítettük azt a kihívást még. Igen, mert nem villog. Úgyhogy megyünk a sztoriban tovább.
After Zolf's little episode, Kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do? Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad. But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses
de nem
of
tudtam, hogy
core
lejön
medicine.
azon. A furán volt odaillesztve. Ez megint olyan lesz, hogy lejövünk.
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating. Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know.
Hoppá. Na, viszont a zene az megint jó zene.
Somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
Hol vagyunk? Vaj!
There's no way out.
Ez most nem... Na jó, nem meghaltunk. Itt énekel.
The dead welcome him with open arms. Kid pops some good. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella.
Azért csak ki... Ajaj.
kid who's seen too much.
Jó van, kaptunk egy kis csomagot. Az segít. Ez a
I'm
kis
Zolf
ezért.
of Leora. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something
Right.
stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators. Hát, végig kéne keveredni. Vagy egy nem lesz jó. Jó, hát kis izékkel majd ott intézkedik. Na akkor meg tudja hátulról összedni. Vagy nem. Anyád. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid sets foot
Mondjuk a
inside one of
következő rovat úgyis mindig feltöltve
Ceylon's
kezdünk.
watering holes.
Nem? Vagy nem?
He has the nerve to flash the shield he stole. He's a petty thief. The security's just gonna have to straighten him out.
A fedezékben vagyunk, és akkor azt tudjuk szedni, jó?
Succeeds where the calamity failed.
Így is ebben kellett volna, de
Would you look at what he did to poor old Rondé, the bartender? Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's all right, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Piff, the bull.
Csiljunk kezet, jó.
The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too.
Saját hullánkon nem tudunk átmenni. Töltödj föl. Azért, hogy föltöltődjön.
He sees what's left undone.
Nem tudunk csinálni semmit, ezért szerint csak belépni. Jó, és... Jó, oda raktuk. Take a wood. Jó. Mit kell még begyűjteni? Pihenjünk le.
Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to.
Na, ezek szerint visszatértünk.
The shard ain't lost either.
Tértünk a lázálomból.
Now to find a ticket out of this hole. Bootlickers dig their nasty thorns into his heels.
Elég fura hely
Ever
ez.
heard of a lung blossom?
Ojjjj.
It's bigger than the stories say. The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak. One whiff of lung blossom can make you use your mind. Kid ain't about to be playing food just yet.
Ajajaj. Ez egy csúnya növény.
Well, the kid prunes it down to size somehow.
Úgy érzem, hogy végül azért meg leszettük.
Knows what happened in the bog. Kid never
Na,
much cared to speak of
visszajutottunk.
it.
Mindig van még plusz két esélyünk. És ez azért az segít nekünk.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. Few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places. Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city.
Jó. Tovább fejlesztettük.
Takes a lot of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm.
Lehet.
He's made a right comfortable bed for all those bullets.
Lehet, hogy
That ought to give those dueling
váltani
pistols a
egyébként
little extra kick.
egy kis pisztolyra.
Want to stay alive in the wilds, pack a pair of pistols and a good blade. Never could ask for a song.
Jaj, egyszerre most többet is tudom.
The gods never liked competing for people's affections. The trappers, daring bunch of fools. They'll be missed. The gravers, the arm of justice. They seemed unstoppable.
Na várjál, most kaptunk egy kis pénzt. Amivel még viszont. Amire akartunk jönni. Úgy ezzel továbbfejlesztettük. Jó, pénzünk van, csak összetevőnk nincs.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Na lássuk.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. All kinds of beasts would don't know up from down, still lurking about. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon. They moved quick and quiet. These beasts, they don't like company. Can't get hasty in a place like this.
Ah!
That's ankle gator country for you.
Rájöttem egyébként, hogy ez olyan, amely alatt pont, hogy így átugorni. Nénik élet. Az a szórakozza.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne. The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed. Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining.
Why, Istenem!
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Kid's got a mean throwing arm. Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps. Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
Megvárjuk, míg elmegy a felhő.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. That old gator's right on his tail. They make a tasty snack. Want to get eaten by an ankle gator, you know where to go. Rotha's Lagoon. That ain't the sort of place you'd want to go by choice.
Szóval a pálya kezdetéről.
Many a tale folks use to scare their children straight originated here.
Jól van. Kell ezt.
All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about.
De az elején vagyunk ennek a pályának, gyerekek.
These beasts, they don't like company. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon. Even the brushers learned to fear this place.
Na?
They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne.
Előbb-utóbb csak kézelődik. Már okosabban és taktikusabban harcol. Jó, megpróbálunk legalábbis.
The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. Ain't time to pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed. The brushers use their pikes to keep their
Meg kell
distance.
szerezni. Sose lehet
Now the
hogy
kid
később
can do
ez-
the same. Can't get hasty in a place like
Bosky.
this. That's ankle gator country
Ah!
for you. Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
Pedig pont nyomtam egy Y-t.
Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator scraps.
Na, figyelnél arra, hogy melyik.
Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
Felügyöbröm arra. Szépen elpárolognak, meg vagy gyalogolunk. Ilyet.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and it's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options.
Nem maradsz, nagy ez. Az XP-t kell.
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. Bad idea to walk in gator grass. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining.
És erre pottyantunk. Meg kell inni, nem akarunk a tességekre hagyatkozni. Vaj!
Queen's got one mean bite.
Vaj!
must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding.
Csak magas vízzel rá az a szar.
Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the queen.
Csak egy ilyen azért tudtunk szerezni. Nem, HP-t. Oh, jelenzem nagyon.
Echo gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many
Magas
around.
szinten ugrál az a szar.
Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. The shard's sitting in plain view. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. She's starting to get annoyed.
Hoppá! Hé! Istenem!
And now he's made her mad. Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers.
Aha. Egymásba beletörte fogunk, azt látom. Uh-oh. És ez lepottyant a lötyink.
He's got it, and he's home free. Kid's done what needed to be done.
Gyerekek, ez itt már nehéz út.
Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it. Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve. Live wine so rich, they say it's brought men back from the brink for one last taste. They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Hold on.
He's a spitting image of Slinger Jawson with that pike and them pistols. That Gator's a crazy gal. So is the gal who promised to look after her. Finders keepers.
Hát ez nem az volt, amit sejtettünk.
Well, she's cute now. Just you wait.
Igen, az. Na jó. Tudomástalan nem bírok gondolkodni.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
De tényleg.
To prepare for the wilds, Salamia's brushers practice at Camp Donce. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike.
Nagyon elfáradok ezen játék alatt egyébként.
It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job.
Aha.
Health tonics were off limits at Camp Donce. They said they made you weak. Sometimes the course was brutal. Said he couldn't use any fancy footwork, just your brains and your pike. Once you started the course, they made you finish. Just getting through the course in one piece was an accomplishment.
Ez ötletes volt.
You can see why the brushers
Ötletes
prize
volt,
those
persze,
pikes
hogy
of theirs.
mit tudsz gyorsan áthaladni rajta. Nem érdekel.
Know how Ceylandia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The Army's triggers once had the place on lockdown. Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check. Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
Ki kell menni a szélére.
Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks. Kid don't want to miss this train. Grand rails all grown over with things with calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf. Kid lets a few of them slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the
Anyád!
place.
De nem annyira.
Not much wiggle room up there near the rail. Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers, coughing fungus everywhere. Of course, the grand rails seem much more fine than bygone times.
Nehezen érsz. Jól van. Ezek azok, amiket megvásároltam. Jó.
Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Celandian War. It was right here that Zolf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad. The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs.
Fenyó szerintem. Ez a rohadék. Ilyen szűkére
Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swampweed central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While choking on swampweed. While the pecker's trying to prick you in the eye. Well, let me He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days.
Oké, szereztünk egyet.
Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him. Not just another wallflower or pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zolf. Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham! When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there. The only words Kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note.
Mondtam már idegesít ez a folyamatos szövegelést. Mint a gyerekeim, hogy
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it?
elfárasztja a fejet.
Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zolf. Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. The arsenal's complete in case we need protection. The shards are getting harder to find.
Na lássuk a puskához tartozó.
Ceylonia's army only took the best, and the best of them trained on Trigger Hill. The Triggers believed they were nothing without their rifles. Nothing beats the feel of shooting a Ceylonian army carbine. Sometimes you had to take care to steady your shot. The Triggers had clearance to modify their guns however they chose. Some felt the course was too easy, so the Triggers spiced things up a bit. Takes time to be a fast shot. Go figure. His ears must be ringing after all that shooting. Not everything blew up in the calamity. Why, Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt. So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too. Best to keep out of the cauldron.
Husky.
It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron. That learning led to some interesting inventions. The raw power of the world fell right into our hands. Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here.
No vége.
But we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. It's awful hot in there.
Blah.
The unforgiving scent of sulfurous dirt. The taste of air so hot it sticks to your lungs.
Megint.
All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. You can cook those things, but you can't eat them. thought we'd find so much life in all that ash. The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found. We kept on sifting through the cauldron's secrets anyway.
Nem tudom, majd le akarom cserélni. Nem akarom, maradunk.
Place as inhospitable as they come. But still we pressed on. After all, when we looked down inside Culford Cauldron, looked down through all the smoke and flames,
Basszus. Ez most egy olyan pillanat volt, hogy... Na jó, üljünk föl, üssünk el a pálya végéig, gyerekek. Kicsit kimaradunk.
now laid bare by the calamity. We had to have it.
Oh.
As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Johnson Bog. Kid's thinking he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron.
Vissza kell mennünk.
Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him.
Nem teljesen oda.
Sure, it ain't the most convenient path. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. Well, it ain't polite to stare. one thing's worse than the heat in Colford Cauldron.
Nem,
The smell.
nem.
Like rotten eggs.
Nem akarom ismételni. Nem, gyerekek, nem ismétlünk. Sziasztok. Az a baj, annyira nem jó a játék, hogy annyira érdekel.